What is advice for children? What is interference with children? Parents often try to give advice to their children. How do we distinguish advice and interference? A great mentor said that if we give 30% of what we believe is advice, it is called advice. But more than 30% of advice is called interference. In other words, advice is just support for their child and also lets children make their own decisions based on the information they have been given. Giving advice allows children to find their own way of life without parents interfering and creating goals and ideas that the child would not wish for. As the relationship between child and parent has got a strong karma-related bond, therefore parents should lead their children to live a righteous way so that parents can also eliminate their negative karma bit by bit. Supporting children is 30% only, and the other 70% of time and effort is for the parents, which means that parents should contribute their talent for society and humanity to live their lives fully. This is the righteous way of living. As we grow, we are constantly adopting new information and absorbing the knowledge and environment we are given. This is because the universe lets us experience new things to increase our quality of energy and how we adapt new behaviors. For example, in early childhood, children often fall down and get up repeatedly. It means they slowly adopt how to minimize falling down as much as possible, and also they learn how to get up without any help from their parents. If parents support excessively, their children have a lesser chance of falling down and getting up by themselves. From this, a child would never experience what is essential to their growth, and furthermore, it would lead to a lot more issues in the future. Having a parent supporting more than they need to, a child would also never learn to rely on their senses and awareness. Giving advice and interfering is slightly different for a person over the age of 21 years old. It is important for parents to understand their children. Understanding means that parents only support their children and help them. A great mentor said when children come and ask parents for help, parents should listen carefully to whether their children have put in more than 70% of effort. Parents should support their children when this criteria of 70% of effort has been met. However, if children have not made any effort and ask for help, parents should wait and give a chance for their children to make an effort in what they want so that children can slowly learn and adapt to hardships in situations, and they would gain the competence simultaneously. These kinds of experiences would lay stepping stones in their life. So far, the essence of the provided text is a philosophical and pragmatic approach towards parenting, focusing on the delicate balance between offering advice and avoiding interference in children's lives. It emphasizes a mentor's perspective that advice should constitute only 30% of parental input, aiming to support rather than direct a child's decisions and life path. This approach suggests that exceeding this threshold ventures into interference, potentially imposing the parent's goals and ideals onto the child, contrary to their wishes. The text further delves into the broader implications of this parenting style, suggesting that it is not only beneficial for the child's development, but also serves as a means for parents to address their own karma. By limiting their intervention in their children's lives to 30% and dedicating the remaining 70% to contributing to society and humanity, parents are posited to lead a more righteous and fulfilling life. This notion aligns with the belief in karma and the interconnectedness of actions and moral consequences. Moreover, the text highlights the importance of allowing children to experience challenges and failures as essential components of growth. It argues that overprotection can hinder a child's ability to learn from falls, both literal and metaphorical, thereby stunting their development in critical areas such as self-reliance, problem-solving, and resilience. As children reach adulthood, the narrative suggests a shift in the parental approach, emphasizing understanding and support over direct intervention. It presents a criteria-based support system where parents are encouraged to assist their children only when they have demonstrated significant effort, over 70%, towards their endeavors. This stance aims to foster independence, competence, and perseverance, ensuring that support is a catalyst for growth rather than a crutch that prevents it. In summary, the text advocates for a parenting approach that prioritizes guidance and support within defined boundaries to foster independence, resilience, and personal growth in children. It underscores the importance of parental restraint to allow children to develop their own paths and learn from their experiences, thereby ensuring a balanced and healthy parent-child relationship that also contributes to the parent's moral and spiritual journey.